for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me.
You are now tuned into the Boxing Voice Radio. Join us every Thursday and Sunday, live at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
What up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Another episode of Untitled. We are back. Let me jump right into it. Good weekend. Great day at the gym. Got some sparring in. Border Wars is going down. Taking somebody's head off. Not somebody, Eddie's. For sure. But I got to see Uncut Gems, so I'll be giving you my review, man. Listen, I freaking took too long to go see this in the movies, believing things that I was reading online. This was a really good movie. Adam Sandler did a great job, and it was one of those unexpected performances from Adam. He's usually a comedian, usually this funny guy, but Uncut Gems was a pretty good movie where Adam Sandler got to showcase the rest of his skills, man, not just being a comedy actor or, a comedian. I mean, Uncut Gems is a charismatic New York City jeweler, always on the lookout for the next big score, makes a series of high-stakes bets that could lead to a a windfall of a lifetime. Howard must perform a precocious high wire act, balancing business, family, and encroaching adversaries on all sides in his relentless pursuit of the ultimate win. That doesn't really do a good job on the synopsis at all. So Howard is a Jew. He's a jeweler in New York City, Manhattan, looks like Canal Street area. And he's a successful jeweler. The problem is he loves to gamble. This guy's got a big time gambling problem. I mean, he's betting 14,000, 22,000, bro, he bet like 150,000. So yeah, he's not your typical gambler. So that's his biggest issue. He had a beautiful wife, an even better looking girlfriend, kids, the good house, the S500, the office, the jewelry store. He had everything. But the adrenaline of gambling got to him. Very good movie. Very good movie. I really don't want to spoil it. We could come back and I guess discuss it next week. Now that you guys know that I've seen it, maybe you want to go and watch it and we can discuss it next week. So I won't do any spoiler alerts, but very, very good movie. I guess I'm surprised that Adam Sandler was able to stay focused and in character. Even like it just wasn't his typical jokes. He wasn't that funny comedian guy. It was a totally different movie, but it was fun. It was good. So definitely, if you have time, check out Uncut Gems with Adam Sandler. Really good movie. Definitely one of those movies people need to check out if they have any issues with gambling, for sure, because Howard was not playing. He won big, though. He won big, poor man. Won huge. But let's get out to the questions, man. We got Dominic in Seattle with like 100. So I'm going with your first one. Who, Sean Porter, going to fight next? So Sean Porter, man, I don't know, man. I mean, his father said they want to come back in March. I need to pull up these rankings. Let's see what they looking like in WBC. Ugas went, he was highly ranked in the WBA, Ugas was, but then he ended up fighting Mike Dallas Jr. and not taking that mandatory. Sean is number 1. That is so funny. These people go back and forth. Danny was number 1 the other day. I don't understand. They keep re-updating it, but Ulgas number 3. If you're Sean, Jamal James, stay busy fight. Ray Robinson, but the MyBF rankings, they're pretty much the same, Porter's number 10 in those. I think he already fought Delorme or someone. Maybe it wasn't Delorme. Eric. I don't know, man. That's a tough one. Where does Sean go next? Lipinets would be a good fight. It'll get him number 2 in the WBO if he really wanted to go the Crawford route. I would say Lipinets, Sebastian Formella for the IBO, Jamal James, stay busy. Khan if he signs a contract with you, but I doubt it. Josecito Lopez is a good fight. I like Lopez. Common opponent with Thurman. You know what I mean? Show him what you're doing or what you could do. So Brandon Marie says, should you wear your wedding ring when you working out at the gym? I guess if it doesn't bother you, but you should wear your wedding ring at all times, champ. Listen, the wedding ring is that's the dog tag, man. You belong to somebody. Stop thinking about taking your wedding ring off. We got Terrell Harris. Am I the only one who thinks Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia should fight each other before they call out Tank? Tank has been a champion longer. Both fighters may be faster than Tank, but they don't have the complete package to take him out. Yeah, I don't think so, man. I think Haney and Tank is a fantastic fight. Haney and Ryan is a fantastic fight. Any variations of those 3, really, really good fight, in my opinion. We got SG Pass, Steve in Chicago. He says, do you believe the World Boxer Super Series will have another season this year? If so, what would be the most likely weight division? I don't know if it's going to be this year, but there have been rumors of a heavyweight World Boxing Super Series. Hopefully, that is what happens. Heavyweights are booming right now, and the more heavyweights we could get in the mix in a tournament, that means that more people can emerge from there and make new names for themselves in that division, heavyweight division. So we got Rue in the 504. Do you follow Olympic boxing? It seems there's always a robbery or a gift decision in the gold medal round. I really don't follow it, man. I got my own little amateurs in my gym that I follow. Rajan Chance is about to turn pro. He's real nice. The Adorno brothers, like I told you, they kind of frequent our gym. So, you got to put me on somebody, and then I'll look at him, but it's not even follow him, really. It's, I don't know. I don't know. Amateurs ain't the same, man. It's just not the same. Yeah. So Big Nick says, just an idea, but what he says here, just an idea, but how about an elite amateur review show based on the elite level amateurs likely to make the Olympics? Maybe really the glamour divisions like the lightweight, welterweight, middleweight, light heavyweight, top 3 from each of those divisions, and maybe do it as a feature in the lead up to the 2020 Olympics. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea, man. We always gotta see who's the next crop. Without a doubt. We got Ambrose in Texas. He says, cheat meals or drinks during camp? Well, if you mean drinks like alcohol, no. I would rather you not have drinks during the camp and take a cheat meal in the weekend. Look, if I had it my way, I'd go to gym on Saturdays. I went this Saturday, and the more you can get in the gym, the the cheat meal becomes not that big of a deal if you're gonna have one. You know what I mean? And Ambrose is a Border Wars fighter, so this isn't just diet tips. He's talking fight camp. Fight camp isn't bodybuilding, so it's really on you, man. It's about throwing punches, man. At this level, it's about throwing punches. Or really being as sharp as Southside Ducey, avoiding punches and landing that counter punch. So it's, I mean, me, no drinking during camp. I rarely drink in general, so I guess for that, it would be cheat meals or smoking during camp. And I would say a little of both. We got Killer in Sweden. It says, can you rank Teofimo, Haney, Ryan, and Tank in terms of potential star power and in terms of potential fighting ability? Because these things are not always intertwined. Shout out Shaniqua. I mean, star power, I would say Teofimo. And then it's a toss-up. I'm pretty sure people will debate me on whether Ryan is more popular than Haney, which it could be argued because he did get the multi-fight deal with Dazn as a fighter, not as a promoter or as a fighter's promoter, right? Or as a promoter's fighter, rather. Ryan is attached to Golden Boy. Haney represents himself. He got a bigger deal. As we know, they made a big deal about him being paid $1 million. I would say it's Teofimo, if not Haney, Teofimo, Ryan. See, Haney had the one up, but now with Teofimo with the big knockout of Comey and going into this unification, maybe he tipped the scales and he kind of is leading the pack now. But if you want to argue that it's Haney, I'm with you because Haney has been showcased. He's been headlining, and, he made a lot of news with signing with Dazn and getting that big multi-fight deal, multi-million-dollar deal, right? So that's how I look at it. I look at the only one in the back, brother, is Ryan. He's the only one underdeveloped. I mean, he's fighting Francisco Fonseca. That's somebody that Teofimo and the Puerto Rican Felix Verdejo fought long time ago. Haney, Ryan is he's slow. He's slow on his development. Haney's already was champion. He was about to fight. He was willing to fight Vasil. Vasil vacated. He fought whoever he fought for the belt. Then, he got injured. He defended it once at least, not like Tyson. Killer Kel's Mastermind, California Nest. Mike, here is my theory on how to get Spence Porter fight sooner. Bud needs to steal the Pacquiao fight. Have Bob send Pacquiao a $20 million plus offer. Let them fight. And if Crawford beat Pacquiao, then Earl won't have anywhere to run. Top Rank will have 2 belts. PBC will have 2 belts. It's a true 50-50. Any excuse of not making that fight next would be nothing short of ducking. And this is coming from the biggest Earl Spence fan west of Texas. What do you think, guys? I actually like it. The problem is, how difficult it would be, right, to get that fight. 20 plus million, is that going to be enough? Is it going to be enough for Pacquiao? That's something that we don't know. That's something that we got to see play out. But I like your speed. I like that. I like it. Send him some big money. Take that fight off the table, and take a piece off the board. Definitely don't mind that plan. So they got to do it. But I don't know. Can Bob, why didn't Bob give him $20 million before? Why would he do it now? On a co-promotion where he's going to get less money back. Again, he would have to be doing that, with all his chips invested in Crawford. But is he going to do that? I don't know. $20 million. $20 million is a huge offer for real. Looks like we got Rockman Ingram. Let me see here. Just refreshing the page in case anybody got some late topics and questions. Real quick, let me shout out all my guys here rocking out with us. So what else we got? We got refreshing here. Yeah, that's the last one. Rockmont Ingram, do you think the age of 21 is too old as a legal limit to drink and smoke, especially when 18-year-olds are given the authority to kill as military and police enforcement for that matter? What's the point of making any drug illegal? Crackhead is going to get crack either way. I mean, I think it's more about morals, man. People want to put the age limit at 21 and believe that you are more capable at making mature decisions. I get what you're saying about the hypocrisy and making that mature decision to join the military and kill people, or law enforcement and kill people, but the world we live in, right? The world we live in, without a doubt. Let me see here. Let me get out to Killer. Killer, what up? Killer. What up?
You hear me?
Yes. How are
Hey,
you?
what's up, Ness? You good? Yeah, no, I was just listening, basically, but I mean, I could say hello.
So
So
hello?
you're training now, preparing for your title defense.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. February 29th, we back in action.
Is it more about like dropping weight for you, or is it more about like technical training, or what do you do?
Yeah, man. I'm watching what I'm eating without a doubt. But I got the spar today too. But yeah, I think it's more technical. I'm a heavyweight, so I'm not really worried about the weight. Obviously, I do want to lose weight, so I'm running every day. Not every day, but every day that I'm in the gym, definitely. But yeah, it's not a weight loss thing.
Ness, I wanted to ask you. Joe Smith, he's fighting Jesse Hart.
Yes.
And I was thinking about putting some money down on Smith pulling up the upset by stoppage. You think there's some money in that? You think because Jesse does tire late? That's what I was thinking. And Joe can't punch.
Did Ramirez stop Jesse? Because that he didn't, right? And I think Ramirez.
No, it's both were decisions.
Yeah, and Ramirez is more of a worker than Joe Smith. I don't know if he's a bigger puncher, but I guess he's not. Joe Smith has always been 175. I don't know, man. That's a tough one. That's research for sure that should be done. Let me see. They don't have that up yet. They don't have that Joe Smith yet.
No.
No betting line where I bet anyway. Man, they already got the Tevin Farmer. That's so far out. They got Farmer.
What do you think? What do you think about that fight, by the way?
I mean, I'm going with Farmer.
Yeah, me too, of course. But because the other guy, what's his name?
Joseph Diaz Jr.
Yeah, his last fight, he won a majority decision against a journeyman. People are forgetting that for some reason.
It's a tight fight. They're 159 minus 159 and plus 120, so it's a tight fight.
But there's some good money to be made there on Farmer. I think Farmer by decision is the logical,
I mean, I don't know about good money because again, the line is that tight. Is minus. He's minus money, so you got to put 159 just to make.
Even by decision. If you specifically choose decision victory, can't you choose a way of victory?
Yes. You could definitely choose the way of the victory. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I got, bro. Shout out from Sweden and from Serbia. Take care, man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Well, that is all our Untitled topics and questions. We did this one free. This is normally on Untitled every Monday on Patreon. We did it free to put it out there to let you get a glimpse of what it is that we do. Everybody who is a patron is allowed to go ahead and put a topic or question, and we talk about it. We did that, so catch us on the next one. We will be live at 6:45, and then we're gonna have Gary Russell at 7 p.m. So a little less than an hour and some change there, and we'll be back. Peace.